we have a lot of media in popular culture that explores the aliens, the encounters, the abductions, the sightseeings, like books, series, video games, televisions like Ancient Aliens, of course, and cinema. What do you think is the best movie that captures this? What do you think is the ultimate alien movie, the most real?
That's a great question. And, I don't think that there's one single movie that would commemorate or to, that I could go to. But I would say, the 1991 Paul Verhoeven Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger is pretty awesome. And then I would say that Stargate, the original Stargate movie with that Roland Emmerich directed and wrote, that's fantastic. The only difference that I don't really like Stargate that much, I mean, the ancient astronaut theory as proposed in the original Stargate movie is fantastic. The only difference or the only disagreement that I have is that Emmerich proposed that we are slaves to the aliens. And so I disagree with this because I do not think that we ever were, that we ever were slaves or anything like this. And then, I mean, uh, the third, or sorry, the fourth Indiana Jones movie that came out in 2008, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. That is a beautiful representation of the ancient astronaut theory that they were knowledge bringers, whoever visited. And by the way, I just wanted to say, have you ever noticed how Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, they were in Peru, and they were talking about the Mayans in Peru. I mean, how this was never caught is just very strange to me because obviously in Peru and in Bolivia, it was the Inca and the pre-Inca. So how it all passed so many stages of production that they kept talking about the Maya in Peru. It's just something that was very, very strange to me. But the story itself, that Indiana Jones explored this idea of that they were knowledge bringers and that the treasure was knowledge, that is ancient astronaut theory 101. And I think it was beautifully presented. So yeah, those are some of my favorites. But I somewhere online I have a list of 10 or 12 movies. Also, for example, Jupiter Ascending is really cool, and then also K-Pax. That's an interesting movie as well. And if I had to think a little bit more, then I would also say, yeah, it's the pressure is on, so I apologize. I should always have that list with me. But there are some really, really. Oh, okay. So the classic one, of course, also is 2001, and uh, by the way, everybody should also check out the sequel movie to 2001, which is 2010 with Rob Schneider. Very good movie. In fact, the second one is a bit more fast moving than the first one.